What's up, Taurus? How are you doing? What's going on with y'all? I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe, and thank all my newcomers that came through. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? I want to tell y'all thank you for joining me. I appreciate every last one of you. Now we're going to talk about what's going down with you, Taurus, at this moment. What we really need to know, allegedly. And this is all you take with a grain of salt. Don't take it personal. Don't make it your story if it's not. You also got to remember, you got to look at things like, it's to help me, not hinder me. That's the point. So what's going down with my good old, Taurus right now? Taurus, how are you doing with your sweet, fine self? Now what's going on with Taurus spirit? Taurus? See, Taurus, you need to learn your self-worth. You need to know what your worth is. Your worth. You need to learn your self-worth. That's a big thing with you. And you have to learn what your self-worth, what else is going on here. So you need to learn your self-worth and what else is going on here with Taurus. And you need to have faith, Taurus. Also, you need to keep your faith when it comes to your perfections. And you like everything to be perfectionist. But sometimes you got to understand some things are just meant to go. You can't make everything perfect. But you have to keep your faith and go through this journey. And everybody likes to be perfectionist. But you are a little, because you want expansion. You want to do some expansion. You want to get some forgiveness too. See, someone wants forgiveness for something too, Taurus, whether you want to believe it, and you actually, you want faith and you want your perception. You're trying to see things as a different light. Also, when it came to expansion, and you want forgiveness, so but you feel like you're going through a lot of rejection right now. And it's only because of your insecurities. And you're insecure right now. And you're around the corner looking in like the misty creature of the night. Not calling you a creature, but just how you move. You're watching, you're looking, and you needed to recover. You're going through a recovery right now, Taurus. So also, prayer works, Prayer is a big thing. And so and then you work a lot because you put your mind into work, because you can't deal with what's going on around you right now. It's a lot. I see 555, but you're learning to, you're going to have to heal from some straight disasters that you made. And it takes healing, And we all should heal from disasters. When we do things, we have to heal from them. And sometimes they don't come as fast as we want them to. But we have to learn to heal from them. But anyway, let's see what's going on here. What else we need to know, Taurus? Hold on, yeah. I got it. Man, it's bothering me today. What's going on, Taurus? Something about stepchild lied in the past. See, somebody's stepchild lied on somebody, and they needed to learn self-control was needed. But they were lying so big that the lies felt so real. I spent a lot of time alone and thinking in my car, but they don't think about it no more because it's no need. It's a judgment call. See, so it's under judgment. Somebody's 75 is under judgment. When it came to somebody's under judgment right now. The 75 could be an older cat. Allegedly, they're under judgment for some things they did when it came to you, Taurus. What else are you or somebody Taurus? This is associated with, could be a cross watcher, but associated around you. See, it can't look at your pictures anymore. See, there was a SEX demon around this person in the past, and So it says, so there was some oral games that went wrong allegedly. They didn't go right, that they were doing at the time. Something they were doing with the contact with SEX. They wasn't doing. Something went wrong when they were doing that. Something didn't. So a long journey, either physical or mentally, will leave you smarter at the end. Someone back in Georgia, they may have lived in Georgia allegedly. Something about somebody is romantic and they give you great love, but that's about all they're good for. That's all that's not good for, but what's good for in the relationship, that's all they got to offer you is SEX. They don't offer you what you expected in a relationship. It's just a transaction. And you know that. And now you could be asked to talk on the TV show. You could be asked to, the heaven police is coming to pick some people up from earth. They keep coming around doing what they do. See, they don't want this person. This person won't stay silent. And they said, I will take you out, but it's in reverse. It says, I see you. It says God was watching you. See, God was watching you the whole time. God is seeing the whole thing. God sees everything that's going on. It's like no one believes the copycat anymore. See, and it could be some jail time going on about this copycat, because this white man or lady, they feel wrecked right now allegedly. And the boy is on fire. Somebody thought they was gonna get a fast win, but it didn't work like that. Somebody named Benjamin, somebody named Richard. You thought you was allegedly getting a fast win, but it didn't work like that. Things don't work like we want them to. Like Most High says, I know what you're thinking and I'm watching all of you. So don't think I'm not watching just because you don't see me. See, someone need to use their intuition more. And, watch out, or you can cut yourself, Taurus, allegedly. So be careful when you're using something. It says, you let them hurt me in the past. In my younger years, it said, somebody said, you let them hurt them. And overly critical. This person was overly critical on people, allegedly. But this was a hero to someone with a D in their name. They says no, but yes, somebody was a hero. I want to get married. Somebody wanted to get married allegedly. They were doing a fourth project in the past on you. Someone named Steven, allegedly, a past life lover from the past. And this is not your past life lover. Somebody named Cat in the past. There was an evil underworld in the past on this. Somebody's lab test may be bad. So somebody says love you crazy bitch. Somebody said I love you crazy bitch. Somebody said they love you crazy bitch. It says growth. I am changing how I do things. Somebody said. They're starting to change how they do things, which is a good thing. Somebody's been changing how they do things. Love isn't sometimes you find, and love is something that finds you. Someone may lived on the south side allegedly. That's a good thing. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.